Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. I'm the MysteriousJG, and there's a rule in Let's Playing. Always Let's Play pissed off. No, I, so, I processed my first video, or rather I got the preview files, and I was just really frustrated with the quality of my commentary track, and I remember having spent a lot of time fighting the different settings way back when I did Soul Blazer. So I was like, this is strange. Why do I have to keep resetting this every time? I don't get it. Well, I've been wrestling with this thing for a while, and I realized, well, okay, I'm using a different laptop. This one has only got the one microphone jack on the side, the old like round, the circle where you stick in, your microphone or headset instead of the USB ones. I have had bad experiences with USB headsets when they were brand new. I kept running into driver conflicts and port issues, and I was just like, give me the old-fashioned ones. You get a freaking, you get a headset at like Radio Shack for less than $10, and it's great. And people will say like, no, you need to get a better microphone. Your quality's not high enough. And I'm like, it's a hobby, and it's also pretty sweet because I'm Let's Playing together with Bobo the Vulture, and it's like, okay, we got two headset microphones from Radio Shack, which are the exact same headset, so we don't have to worry about adjusting volume levels, and because we got the same freaking headset, so we're both going to sound fine. So I've always favored those headsets, and I find out now that the first video and a bunch of these Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 videos, I guess I didn't realize. Regardless of what I was plugging into what, I've got a splitter plugged into my microphone, or my headphone jack, so that I can have a headphone and a microphone plugged into it. And this whole time it's just been like, nope, it's been using the laptop's internal microphone, and I didn't know it. That includes everything I've been doing with Zerfall. Like, no freaking idea that, because I went through like all the different permutations, it's like, no, Realtek audio device manager itself, no, there is no way to get this quote combo jack to work with my headphone or my microphone. It's just always defaulting to the laptop internal mic, and I didn't know that, so fuck. Long story short, I went in and adjusted the settings on my laptop's internal mic, which is, better than laptop internal mics were a couple years ago. It's fine, I guess. I set the it had these defaults with these what the hell do you call it? There was boost, and I was always peaking and blah. So let me know if this sounds better. I probably should go back and re-record the first video, but fuck it. Anybody who's like starts listening to the first video is like, oh god, can't even listen, sound quality so low, was going to find some other technical fault. So we're back to, they're playing cards, and we're just chillaxing. I'm gonna win again for sure, and I'm Irish. Wait. I'm gonna win again for sure. One more game with Seth and I'm going home. If only I could do that. I don't want to go home. My parents are fighting, unless that was one of the other kids. It was already dark by the time Will left the cave. Gosh, I can't pull it up. Oh, I'm goofy. So we can't leave until after... Oh, he's in a new position. Even if I move to another place, I can't pull it up. That guy just can't get it up. Gosh, I can't pull it up. What's fun is there's Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 videos I haven't made public yet, where I start talking about... It's weird, but I didn't plug my headset mic in, but the sound still came out okay. It's so strange. That's what happens when you record. Well, assuming everyone's watching all of my content, which they're not. That's the fun of recording things and then not uploading it in the same sequence when you recorded it. So it's not quite as disconcerting as the Dynasty Warriors LP, where we got a new president that no one's really expected between the time Bobo and I started and the time that we finished. So I need to enter and exit the seaside cave repeatedly. This doesn't really seem to be working. Maybe another plot thing has to happen first. As this LP just continues to be a rip-roaring success in every way. Can't wait for me to, like, die horribly against the very first enemy. Oh, I'm jinxing it now, but I was about to comment on the fact that, well, so far the second video has featured fewer SNES 9X crashes than the prior one did. He is moving around a bit, though. So I feel like this should work, but he's supposed to appear very nearby. Like, hopefully, I don't even have to keep running over there every time. He should be, like, visible as soon as we exit. Ah, there he is! He lifted the strange teapot. You found a red jewel. Okay. So now we officially have all the red jewels that can be found in this location. Let's save our game. Let's put a card face down in our graveyard and end our turn, even though apparently that's not actually a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel sorry for Seth. I feel sorry for him too. He's a grizzled little prospector. Hey, you guys making out? No. Though you can tell why, of course, I thought they were. Oh, there are many demons rolling around. Interesting. It seems like he, okay. It's not something where I have to use the game's running mechanic to get by him. There's a pig. The pig's wrecking the room! Well, why is there a pig in my house? Oh, there's always a pig in my apartment. Except when I'm at work. Ho ho! You cheeky pig! I'm not allowed to go upstairs.
Hamlet, you shouldn't snort at strangers. I'm posh. Is this your house?
Yeah. So?
Pleased to meet you. I'm a princess. I'm incognito. Frankly, you look a little shabby.
Well, excuse me, princess. I really shouldn't be quoting the Legend of Zelda cartoon. It's Wednesday. Legend of Zelda was Fridays. Monday through Thursday was Super Mario Brothers.
Your father, mother, not here, huh? Is this a picture of your parents? They look very common.
My father's an explorer.
I know. Olman the Explorer. They say he was lost. Lost in the mystery of the desert.
He'll come back someday.
We're going back someday. Gonna play home. Are you sad? No.
She punches you.
Are you sad now? I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Anyway, is there a piano here?
I'm suddenly thinking of the Dudley Moore, like recurring Dudley Moore or Arthur Moore, excuse me, or Dudley Moore character in The Critic. Oh, there's a piano. No, there isn't. But Grandma Lola is a great singer.
They're singing upstairs now. They have such loud voices.
Yeah, well, speaking of upstairs, why am I hanging around down here with you, weirdo? I'm saving the game because I feel like going... I don't know, I feel like I should go upstairs, but I feel like I might miss something with her. Welcome back, Will. When I sing opera, I lose track of the time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh, this is my grandpa and grandma. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your grandmother Lola used to be a singer. I fell in love with her voice, that's why I married her. I've wrote many operas for her to sing.
Oh, you bringing up a thing like that? Well, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago...
Wait a minute. See, now I'm like, was I supposed to talk to her before I came upstairs? Oink, oink.
Kissing upstairs?
Okay, so I guess that was fine what I did then. Posh. No! A scream from downstairs. It's that girl screaming. Well, you stay here. I, Bill, will be the adventurer. Whoa. Princess, I've been looking for you.
I don't know you. Be gone.
What are you saying? If I don't take you home, I'll lose my head? Question mark? Is that what you're saying? Because it doesn't make much sense.
What do I care if you lose your head? Filthy peasant.
That's not nice. Princess, do you think I have nothing better to do than chase you down? I must take you home. It's the king's orders. Oh, the music's getting pretty sweet here. And your little pig, too.
I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. Will, I feel as though we've met before, as if we were good friends.
Yeah, well, feelings not mutual. So that girl likes to play practical jokes. Ha ha ha. Good joke. Edward Castle, that's a big viaduct under the castle. Viaduct. Viaduct chick.
Your grandfather designed it.
What? Really? Oh, hey, I missed her saying something. Something. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. Because he has a mustache, I decided he was Von Kaiser in my head. That's why the voice. I feel bad that I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. I wanted to build one of those revolving door prisons, like the anti-Michael Dukakis ads.
Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I made a delicious pie. Let's sit at the table upstairs.
Are you guys going to move upstairs then? Or? Bill, do you think Lola's meals have been a little strange lately? Last night, licorice and rice. Before that, mouse fritters. I can't stand it anymore. Sometimes old people, if they're surrounded by problems, get a little forgetful. Maybe there's something bothering her that she can't talk about. Let's ask her upstairs, like she said.
Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I made a delicious pie. Let's eat at the table upstairs.
There are many types of pie. Probably should have chased after Lola, or, Kara. We sat down to a feast of snail pie with whipped cream. I only got one piece, but Grandma Bill ate half the pie. It was snail pie, though. That night, Will dreamed that Kara and he took a trip around the world. Or that he took a trip around Kara. Ooh. The next morning, something began to happen. He had hair in places on his body where he'd never had hair before. I had more snail pie for breakfast. I left you a slice. Brooklyn style?
Good morning, Will. A letter has come for you from King Edward.
This is what is written in the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Almond's things to Edward Castle, King Edward.
I've been in a bad mood ever since I saw this letter. Oh, Will, I'll teach you a spell. When I'm upset, humming this tune makes me feel better.
Oh, it's turned into Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Singing songs makes us feel better about our feelings.
Lola hummed a strange melody. Oh, you know what? Now I'm wondering, do I need to unplug the frickin'... Oh, let me say dialogue. Even though Will had never heard it before, it seemed oddly familiar. See, I have this little thing that blows cool air onto my laptop, but it makes noise, and now I'm using the internal mic. You've learned Lola's melody. This is going to change everything, I guess. Wait, what are these items? Red jewels. Lola's melody. Melody learned from Lola. So I've equipped it.
Be careful.
A crystal ring? Never heard of it. There was nothing like that in the luggage of your father, Orland, left behind. Maybe we could go to Edward Castle. We could see the princess. Oh, Grandpa, you're so randy. Well, we should get our free herb.
I am the jeweler Gem. I control the 7 seas.
Give you the red jewels.
This is a rare jewel. Let me hold it for you. There are now 3 jewels in the room. You've collected more than 3 jewels.
Actually, I collect exactly 3 jewels.
According to the list, you get the herb.
You receive the herb. So we can see the herb is already marked as something that we got. And it's a good idea to see Gem the Jeweler occasionally so that your inventory doesn't fill up with junk. You guys are still having the same argument? Did Seth not come home last night? Am I the only member of this group that even went home? Looks like it. Okay. Well, can we leave town now? No. King Edward has summoned you to the castle? Well, just be careful. Okay, I guess we can leave town. Where do you want to go? Quit or Edward's castle? Well, this screen is because we had to go back to it after the first time the game crashed. Is reminding me that we should be saving since I've had an emulator crash in this LP. I'm hoping it's just a freak occurrence. Edward's castle. I knew that Edward Reinfigera would be a shitty king. But perhaps it's Edward the Bard from the previous Final Fantasy adventure, or the previous American one. American language, English language, never. This is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows a letter to the guard. Dubs in yellow text suggest that Will said that. Guest of the king, I'm sorry, you may pass. So I need to be looking for a red jewel in here before we advance the story. It says east side. Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. In exchange, I'll give you 1 red jewel. Alright. I just feel a lot more comfortable once I've obtained the red jewel for all the red jewels in an area, because I can basically... I don't have to worry that I'm going to suddenly not be able to return to this location. This is King Edward's castle. Go to the first floor if you want to meet King Edward.
Recently, Elantra was hired. I wonder what the king is thinking. I wonder what the king is thinking tonight. I wonder if the king is drinking tonight.
What is it? It's from Camelot, I know.
So you were summoning King Edward? Be careful when you meet with him. He's a real ass.
I love you, window.
Well, he's shy. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there is someone who's thinking of me.
Well, you got that maid costume on. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter.
Who is it?
Maybe I should have talked to the king first. Probably couldn't have, actually.
A guest?
This is just a shabby boy.
Oh, one of the Shaggy DAs? The Shaggy DA? Excuse me.
It's me, Kara.
Oh, that voice! Where have I heard that voice?
It's not like I spoke like Boris Badenow.
Let him in, or I'll tell everyone your old nickname.
Oh, pardon me, please enter. I'd forgotten to make her posh again. I'm at a loss.
You, yesterday.
I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward.
Terrible, it's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from the castle before. Now they won't let me go out.
Well, there might be a connection between those two things.
Recently, something very strange happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous.
Princess, let's go.
I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here, please.
Princess.
Please come back, Will, and take me out of here.
Okay, I have to search her room first. Got a love seat in there, Princess Gaia.
Please come back, Will.
Your business is finished. Get out! No! Your business of listening to her warn you that she's worried. This is like the basement zones. This is the underground prison. Innocent people can't enter. Interesting. So the jailers are also criminals, I guess. It's like the inmates are ready to set. The interview room is before you. Climb the stairs to meet the king. So I'm curious. It's not a big deal, but what was stopping me? Because I went up and spoke to her first, and Dude Man here was blocking the path that we needed to take in. So what would have happened if I what would happen if I tried to go in first? King Edward was having breakfast. Wait a while, then enter. Okay, simple enough. The game wants you to go talk to her before you talk to the king. But I don't now know what slot I saved on. Here we go. I think this thing's recording my cursor, but just in case. A lot of fun videos early in my LP career where my cursor was smack dab in the middle of the screen. Retsupre would have been proud. So you are Will. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's go see King Edward. Okay, let's go. If you want to see the king, keep your wits about you. Do I get to talk to the queen first? Queen Edwina. The king sends you the letter. Talk to him. King Edward. You Will, you look so shabby. Well, did you bring me the crystal ring? And save state. I did not have the crystal ring to bring. Let's try lying first. Good, an honest lad. Give me the ring. Are you lying? God, throw this impudent weasel in the prison. Okay, let's not lie. No, we didn't bring you the crystal ring. How dare you say such a thing to me? God, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. Yes, sir. But I have a purple thing on my back that I can spin around to suck up statues. Ma'am, save me.
Did you say ma'am? Why now am I talking like this?
Did you say ma'am? Yeah, I did. It's out of respect. What? Edward's prison. Old Man Keller's Creek. Old Man Keller's Woods. No, sorry, it's Old Man Keller's Woods, Old Man Keller's Creek, Old Man Keller's Ocean. Now, there are a couple of red jewels in the prison, which we need to make sure we get. So, that's a thing. I wonder why I have to suffer so. Oh, what will become of me now? Oh, that particular line really took it out of me. I need to get a drink here. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Someone must change to this ball. This boss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. And I missed whatever the second half of that was. Because I clicked too fast. Yeah, damn it. Something, something, something. These prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. So the first one is going to appear when we see a rusted switch of some sort. It's locked. I have to assume the princess is going to come rescue us, because she seems to be obsessed with us out of nowhere. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bread. Even moss drinks water. Later right on top of us. We'll taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. Well, Will, if you get older and you reach your college years and you decide to experiment, never mind. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. What do you mean for some reason? It's because he's eating hard bread in prison. Alright, Lola, if you're coming, or, what's your face? You're coming, come. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think, it is this as well. It pains me to think of the prisoner's feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off asleep. Man, I wish I could get to sleep that easily. I've been having insomnia the last couple of nights, and Will can apparently fall asleep standing up in prison. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. It's the voice of a flute. It must be the voice of Jethro Tull, but I can't really do a Jethro Tull impression particularly. Will, this is your father. Oh, he should probably talk like Jack. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? That's sick, Dad. Sure, Dad. Where are you? Well, he's a blonde kid, like in a Japanese game, so he probably is pretty Titus-like. I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. Yes, if it's your wish. No, if you deserted me. I think that I would have like a middle ground answer if I was in this situation. My dad had been missing for years, and suddenly he spoke to me through a flute while I was in prison, and he said, I have to ask you something of you. Listen, I would probably go, what the fuck's going on, Dad? No, you deserted me. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in a cell. Look at the left-hand wall. It doesn't really seem like he responded all that much. Again, I'm losing track of which frickin' states I'm using for this nonsense. Okay, the rest of the video will be me trying to find the right save slot. What have we not tried yet? No, you deserted me. I want you to save me. Okay, never mind. He did. I thought maybe I clicked too fast. He does just completely ignored what we said there. Yes, if it is your wish. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in a cell. Look at the left-hand wall. Ooh. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa, he was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Me. You will encounter a terrible thing. Premature hair loss. Do I have to? He really is Titus. Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will, no time, quickly, burst to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. Yeah, but I still can't get out of the cell, old man. Oink oink. Oink oink? What could this mean? I guess we'll find out in the next episode of Let's Play this game, which is called, because I forgot for a second, Illusion of Gaia. I'm MysteriousJG, speaking to you on my laptop's internal microphone, because I have no other powers to do this. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.